Okay.
Yeah.
So why are you out here?
Pause clarity.
Because what?
Let me pause my music.
Oh, yeah.
We're out here because this is kind of like a fascist regime. It's very violent. I used to actually work with ICE and like the Border Patrol.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and
Wow.
so I worked on them when there was a migration crisis. And so I understand how ICE is supposed to work. Actually, I worked with like some really skilled, talented people in 2021. And it's just been very shocking of how the ICE agents are handling things now. So when I was working on the border, like they were helping people, they would talk in Spanish, they were very like providing aid. I worked with a lot of doctors and pharmacists and nurses, and it's just this, whatever they're producing out of ICE is like not the quality or standard I expect from agents. And so it's just been really weird to see the quality degrade so quickly.
Right.
So, and they're not following standards, they're not following the laws, they're not respecting people as like they're supposed to be trained to do, and I can just tell it's just poor quality.
So the laws didn't change, right? So it's cultural. It's coming from Trump, you imagine?
It's coming from, so how like usually when agencies work, like in the government, usually whoever's taking a hold of that administration, that comes down and trickles down into how they're training people.
So their perspective.
Yes, and so like what becomes like acceptable, right?
Right.
So if you have a high standard, like for example in like FEMA, they're saying like, hey, we need to have like quick cleanups, we need quicker things. They're like, okay, we need to like make sure we're hitting our metrics. But with ICE, and you're having a different kind of admin taking over, they're like, oh well, we need to hit our metrics. So whatever means that means. So violence, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to step out of my jurisdiction.
Right.
I'm going to ignore police in whatever local areas they're in. It's just like, that's not how you work. It's a federal partnership, right? This isn't a partnership.
So were you a federal border agent, or do you want to say?
I was not. I was a partner with them, so I can't say what I was working
Fair.
Yeah.
So this was spur of the moment, right? The
Yeah.
protest. Is this just because they canceled the meeting with City Hall?
They canceled it yesterday, so they're having it today. And so it was an emergency protest saying like, hey guys, let's let them know that Portland's sentiment is like, follow the laws, follow the things we agreed upon as a society, right?
So it's not necessarily against City Hall, it's against ICE.
Yeah, if we're asking them to revoke the permit of saying like, hey, like, you guys are doing super illegal things, they're ignoring Portland's best practices, like, can we not have them here, right?
Do you think it's going to pass with the City Hall?
I think he's the right-wing streamer, so I don't know.
Are you?
I'm really not. Some people say that, but I'm not.
Some people say that because he's looking at both sides and putting stuff up on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for interrupting.
Thank you. Yeah, and so I don't know if it's gonna pass or not. I'm not sure what their sentiment is, but trying to like guide them in the right direction.
So the law being debated, is it revoking the permit, or is it something about pepper spray?
It's about a mixture of things. I would say it's more so revoking the permit of saying like, hey, like, it's people's message of saying, let's just try to like, you know, in chess, you're trying to get like, sometimes you make a move to kind of provide more time and space so everyone can calm down during a heated like match.
Yes.
That's kind of what's happening here, at least I think. I'm not like the leader of this, whatever's happening over here, but my idea is like, hey, let's revoke, let's all calm down, let's like take a breather. I do believe that like, I respect the federal government, I love the government, I'm a big advocate of the government, I'm also an advocate of separation of, you know, state and church and all that.
Checks and balances,
Checks and balances, right? So it would just be really nice to like see that sentiment from the federal side now, and we can also work together as state and federal.
So you just appeared as a citizen. You said this is not an organized thing or anything. Yeah.
No.
How did you hear about it?
So I run a page called Patriot Frog.
I think I've heard of you.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter or?
No, I'm not on Twitter. It's I've been making like, you know, sexy to be a patriot, right? So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I've been trying to follow these people, the community organizers, just trying to get familiar with what the community wants, what's best for us, stuff like that.
Have you been to ICE at all?
Have I been to the ICE
actual protest? Yeah. How did you feel going out there?
I felt like there was a lot of agitators, and I'm a big person on like free speech. Like, if you want to say something you disagree with me, like, let's do it, man. You know, I don't
Right.
like when it results into violence. We're built on a foundation of democracy. If you think about all the empires across human history, it's very unique that we're able to just yell at each other and not
Right.
get violent.
It really
And
is.
if we start saying things and we get violent, it's like we're no better than Rome, you know? And
Yeah.
Rome fell.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's
Yeah.
a good message. So you've got 600 people listening. It's going up. I think most people listen to my channel because I do interview both sides, and I try to like give people room to talk.
Yeah.
So what is your message for people sitting at home, probably not from Portland,
Yeah.
trying to understand this?
Yeah. So, by the way, I totally get your sentiment. I used to be in the Young Republicans Club. I used to be in the Young Democrats Club, and I used to moderate both.
Oh, wow.
They would have debates.
Yeah.
So, like, I get what you're saying. I would say we're America, right? Like, we're the best nation in the world. And if we don't talk to each other and if it results in violence and we're just trying to meet metrics that aren't that super urgent, like, trust me, I've been on the border and they picked up terrorists, but they also picked up like women who really needed help and refuge. So it's like you get both. There needs to be rules, there needs to be standards, there needs to be policy adjustment. I agree with all those things. Let's do it where we voted the people in and just do the right thing. That's it. Yeah.
So maybe last question for you. Some people at ICE have like, I don't know, I guess you might say extreme positions of like abolish ICE and like get rid of borders.
Yeah.
Some people are more moderate, like don't separate families, due process. Where do you fall on that spectrum?
So I'm a big process geek. I love processes.
Yeah.
Follow the process that we've written, but also adjust the policies so that we can hit better metrics. If you look at how they were like processing citizenship, a lot of those people they haven't increased their intake of people that can process applications. If you've seen it, they have not increased the personnel. So it's like if you have more applications coming in and it's taking 10 years to get an application, you'd be like, hey, we should hire more personnel so we can do a thorough check.
Almost intentional.
You got 78-year-olds doing it, right? Like you need to hire new people, and so I'm a big fan of follow the process, but also optimize the process so we can do a thorough check. We can get people through. We can get people paying taxes. That's what I'm a fan of.
Very good message. Thank you for talking. I really appreciate it. You probably don't want to plug your social media or anything.
Yeah, you can plug in Patriot Fog.
Oh, it's live, so
Yeah.
it'll stop if I do something. But you could type it in the chat.
Okay, it is. Let's see, Patriot. I just thought being a patriot's sexy and cool, and the frog is pretty cute, so I was like, let's do it.
It works. Good brain.